I'd like to call for a motion for approval of the minutes of the July 24, 2014 board meeting and July 30, 2014.
Yes, sir. By Ms. Long.
Okay, all right, we're going to give you 5 minutes.
Okay. Historically, the board has given others a time period of more than 5 minutes to address their concerns. Therefore, I am respectfully requesting equal consideration. My statement to the Phoenix City Board of Education regarding varsity head football coach at Central High School, August 26, 2014. Mr. Brad Baker, Phoenix City Board of Education, thank you for the opportunity to address the board concerning my job as varsity head football coach at Central High School. Requesting that you take action necessary to reinstate me as varsity head football coach at Central High School. Some of you may recall in your January 2010 meeting in which you voted to hire me as varsity head football coach / physical education teacher to replace Coach Ron Nelson. The vote was 6-0 with 1 abstention, and that was my brother, Eddie Lowe. I came in to replace Coach Nelson and have enjoyed the coaching, the teaching, and most of all, the relationship with my players and students. Due to the fact that my name has been defamed, I am compelled to protect myself and refute the allegations made against me. You may take All-American status, Hall of Fame status, or any other material thing that I earn or possess, but I refuse to let you defame my name for your own justifications. During my tenure as head coach, I did everything that was required of me by the superintendent and the board. I went beyond the call of duty. My record of wins and losses is higher than any former coach of Central High School. In all my years as a coach and athlete, I have never intentionally harmed a player, student, or anyone else. I have dedicated my life to working with young athletes and preparing them to be good citizens of Phoenix City, preparing them for colleges or universities where they can receive an education as athletes or scholars. I organize Thursday night dinner, most of you know the training table, for those players who excel on and off the field and in the classrooms to continue to motivate them in becoming excellent student athletes. The hard work they did was for their development as athletes and good leaders. We won games, graduated student athletes, and improved their physical, academic, and social character for hundreds of young people. Your termination, or your terminating me without even so much as a word that you were dissatisfied with my performance was shocking, and even today I don't understand it. I came home to give back to the place that gave me a start as a youngster. I came educated, well qualified, well credentialed, and prepared. I came to you as an All-American, as an Hall of Fame. I stand before you today, deeply disturbed at the action taken, uncertain to the reason I was replaced, and curious as to the interview process. I know, I don't supposed to ask a question, but your statements can be, this is my statement, and legally I can make a statement as in the form of a question. These 6 questions are: number 1, why have I been terminated? Or if you claim I was not terminated, then why was I not offered the position I have held for the last 4 years as varsity head football coach at Central High School? When? Number 2, when, how, and where was the vacancy announced, or when was it announced? Number 3, when were applicants interviewed? Number 4, how many minorities were interviewed? Number 5, why was it initially proposed to recommend to me to be transferred to elementary schools to teach physical education? Why did a board member interject himself into the recruitment process for the current head football coach job? The issue is not whether the board action or within the board voted and approved me as head football coach and instructor will it supersede a coaching supplement contract. There was no action taken on the fact that a coaching supplement would be the cause for me to be fired as head football coach. It started 1 year ago when some of my players asked me if I would continue to be head football coach for the season of 2014. Well, strange things happen. And very strange for a principal to ask me if I wanted to be defensive coordinator. Clearly, I was not afforded due process in the termination. It was the board that voted on January 28, 2010 to hire me. However, the board did not act to relieve me of my duties as head football coach. My concern now is my name, character, and integrity. That man right there, my father, 3 boys, he called us together. And he told us it's time, he told me it's time to do what you need to do. He taught me to be honorable, to be loyal, and courageous. As General Colin Powell states in his book on leadership, it does not matter an individual color or ethnicity when it comes to leadership. It is about the services provided that are needed to improve individual character and integrity as they work in the organization for the common cause. There's a lot of things said about me. You think they don't get back, but it does. The question of a liability. Well, right here, I got the authority report of an incident I had with a young kid. If that be the reason, why didn't you let me know? My health. It was, I ain't gonna say always, but it was discussed when I'm not here, in the presence of anybody. But I got my doctor report right here, and it is giving me a clean bill of health. My competency was challenged. They said that I was not organized, practiced too long. 2013, they incorporated the C2 system so that we can become paperless. 2010, I did all my paperwork. 2011, I did all my paperwork. 2012, I started to alleviate some of my responsibilities and pass it over to some assistant coaches. And I want everybody to know that Miss Wright and Matt Bear were paid a stipend to do certain jobs that dealt with the roster and eligibility. You know me, Miss Ellis. Miss Ellis, you know me. I'm the same humble, unassuming person I was when I was in school and you were teaching me. Kevin Red, you know me. Your dad and I, we go way back. He taught me chemistry. And I'm glad he did, because if he hadn't, I probably wouldn't have got a scholarship. Paul is not here. Miss Parham, are you here? Yes, you are. Miss Parham, you know me. Yes. Your daddy used to teach me Sunday school. Miss Mitchell, you know me. My oldest brother James, he explained to me that, you had nothing but good things about me, as he was trying to tell you about himself. That's nothing but good things. Mr. Carpenter, you call me a legend. In the papers, in the Leisure Inquirer. I am more than a myth. I want you to know that. I'm more than a myth. And I'm a man, I'm a husband, I'm a father, a son, a brother, a teacher, a grandfather, and lastly, a human being. And Mr. Baker, you came to me after the Smith Station game, and you were deeply concerned about me having about a right on the sideline. Well, coaching is a fraternity. I got a lot of coaches all over the United States that I get in contact with. And from time to time, and you know, you can call on each other for advice and schemes and everything. But I don't know what the concern was, because I felt that I hadn't done anything wrong. And maybe you thought I had did something wrong, but that was around about the same time that some of these allegations and things were going on about me. I have provided excellent services and helped improve hundreds of individuals with character and integrity. And I want to thank you, Mr. Baker, and the Board of Education for allowing me this opportunity to address you. Thank you. And to the individuals out there, the people who have supported me, the parents, the pastors, and all my constituents, and the newspaper. Mr. Ellis, I want to thank you so much for supporting me. I really do. And it is my good name, my character, and my integrity that has been questioned. Just one more thing. You know, when you get fired in May or June, you know, most of the coaching jobs are pretty much filled. And I know there might be some people who said that, you know, Russell County, but I have already coached at Russell County. I've been there and done that. And I want everyone in here to know that it's a tough time to get a coaching job. But, you know, I was blindsided, and I really do think that it could have been done a better way. And in the end, you know, thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing with us.
Oh, and here's the doctor's report that I'm in good health.